Hi guys! So today I'm going to show you how to create this really fun and easy leopard costume for Halloween. So if you want to know how I did this, just keep watching. To save time, I did put on concealer and I did my eyebrows already. But make sure you have your foundation on, and then we're going to start with your eyes. And I'm going to be using a color tattoo by Maybelline in the color Bad to the Bronze. I like to use my fingers to apply this product just because I find that it helps it blend out a lot easier. So I'm going to just do that on both eyes. And this is going to be our base for the eyeshadow that we will be applying on top. This stuff works great as a base because your eyeshadows don't move. And the eyeshadows that I'm actually going to be using are from a Wet n Wild palette. It's called Comfort Zone, and I'm using this golden bronzy brown color here, and I will be applying that all over the top of my eyelids where we place the color tattoo. And I'm using a medium angled shading brush from Sigma, and I'm just patting it all over my lids, but that color tattoo actually really helps intensify this eyeshadow color. Repeat the same step on the other eye, and now I'm taking my favorite blending brush. It is the E40 brush by Sigma, and I'm going to blend out the edges of the eyeshadow. I'm going to take the same eyeshadow brush as before, and I'm going to be using another Wet n Wild palette, and I'm getting Sunburned, and I'm taking that golden bronze shadow color, and I'm going to be applying that to the inner corner of my eyes and dragging the color in towards the center of my eyelids. Now I'm going to take the darkest shade from the palette in the middle here, and I'm going to use a smaller pencil brush to draw and define my outer V. And you really want to work and drag this color into your crease area to create a very dramatic cat eye effect. And now taking a blending brush, go back and blend out any harsh edges. I'm just going to use that same pencil brush with that dark brown eyeshadow, and I'm going to put that along my lower lash line about halfway. And now I'm going to take a black eyeliner. This is just a Milani eyeliner, and I'm going to be lining my top lash line, and I'm going to be winging it out. And when you get into the inner corner of your eyes, this is where you want to create that really cool leopard cat eye effect. So take your eyeliner and drag out the liner in the corner of your eyes down towards your nose area, and you're going to want to create almost like a small triangle shape right where your tear duct is, and kind of curve it around so it's along the shape of your nose. And really exaggerate the corners, the outer corner as well as the inner corner of your eyes. And if you need to fix anything, it's really easy to do so with a Q-tip and some makeup remover to get that really defined look. And I'm just taking the eyeliner again, and I'm also dragging it over the top of my crease to kind of give it some more shape. And you're going to want to go in with a small brush and some black eyeshadow to pat over the black eyeliner to keep it in place. And this will also soften up the edges as well. So do the same on both sides, and then what you have left over on your brush, you're going to extend from where you drew in your inner corners, and you're going to draw it all the way down to the tip of your nose area, right alongside your nostrils, and this will give that really cool leopard effect. And just blend those sides and corners and give it a more softer look. You can always use a blending brush to soften up the lines as well. After that, you're going to take your black eyeliner again, and you're going to create your leopard nose. And you're just going to be drawing a little triangle shape on the very tip of your nose, and I just drew a straight line to kind of guide me, but I'm not going to make it straight across. I'm going to make it almost a little bit dipped in the center to look more like a realistic nose. So just fill it in with your eyeliner and then do the same again and pat some black eyeshadow over the top to make sure it stays in place all night. I wanted to go back in with that same golden eyeshadow after we did the eyeliner, just so we could redefine it. And then also I'm going to place it on the lower lash line as well. So that's pretty much it for eyes besides mascara, which I'm going to be saving for last. But I'm going to move on to the face, and I'm going to be using my Hula bronzer to contour, and I want to use a straight edge. You can use anything, but I want to make it a really defined line. So I'm just going to place the Hula bronzer here and then also on my temples. So by using this technique, you can create a really defined contour area, as you can see here. But I'm going to go in with a big fluffy powder brush to kind of blend it out just a little bit. And then I'm going to be using a highlighter on my face. I'm using the NYX Photogenic concealer in the color yellow. This is actually a color corrector, which I really like to use as a highlighter. So I just put some underneath my eye area as well as the bridge of my nose, and you just want to gently pat that and blend that out. And you can tell already the area under my eye has really brightened up, so I really love this stuff. And after everything is nicely blended out, I'm actually going to go in with my NYC Sunny Bronzer and use it as a blush. I'm just going to pat a little bit of this on the apples of my cheeks. So at this point, you've got a really good base for your face makeup, and now we're going to go in and start creating our leopard spots. And I would suggest using a picture for reference when you're creating these spots, because I know it can be a little bit tricky, but I think it's easier when you're looking at a picture for reference. Think of it as drawing two squiggly brackets or something, because they actually don't connect all the way, because you want to leave some space in the center so you can shade that in. But I'm just kind of doing random squiggles around my face, and I'm going to actually do some around my eye area and on my forehead, but you guys can put them anywhere you want, and you can do as many as you want. And as you can see, I'm just kind of randomly creating some shapes here. You can do some C's and backward C's. Just make sure you create a pretty thick black border for these spots, because when we do go in and color in the center, you don't want to lose any of that. So I'm just kind of randomly drawing the spots, and then I'm going to go back in and actually create thicker borders around the shapes that I've already made. And your spots don't have to be perfect. They can be random, and they're going to be different sizes because not all of them are going to be the same. So just have fun with it. And I'm actually going back in with that same black eyeshadow to pat over the top of all the leopard spots to make sure they stay in place all night. And I'm going to do that all the way around, and I'm also going to take whatever is left over on that brush to create some shading on the outside of each of those spots. This just helps to soften up those leopard spots that you created, and it also gives it a little bit more of a realistic look. And then I'm going to actually go in and I'm going to pat some of that gold eyeshadow color that I had on my eyes before. I'm going to pat it all over the center of each spot. And now I'm going to take a smaller eyeshadow brush with that dark brown eyeshadow and just pat it on one side of your leopard spot so it gives it a little bit more dimension. Now your leopard spots are coming to life. And I'm going to finish off with some mascara to kind of define my eyes a little bit more, and you can use whatever mascara you want. And then this part is optional, but I thought it would be cute to create some whisker spots on my face. So I'm actually just taking my eyeliner and pressing it gently on my face. I don't want to make them too dark because I don't want it to take away from my leopard spots. So just gently make some random spots just around your mouth. And if you want to go back in and add some more definition to your eyes, you can always add some false lashes like I'm doing here. But this is pretty much your full and completed makeup look for your leopard costume. And now I'm going to show you guys how to finish the look up and style my hair. And the hair part of it is actually pretty simple. It's basically how I style my hair on a regular basis, just a little bit more dramatic and wild. I do have a more detailed tutorial on how I curl my hair like I'm showing you here, but basically just take a 1-inch curling wand or wave wand or whatever you have and just take small sections of your hair, wrapping it around the wand, and you don't need to leave it on for very long. You just kind of want some soft tousled curls. You don't have to do this perfectly. I'm just taking random sections of my hair and curling it, but this will help you create a lot of texture and really big volume for your hair. So now just take a hairbrush and brush through all the curls that you made and put some hairspray in your hair, and you can start back combing. And what you're going to do is just take the length of your hair and gently brush it upwards so you create this really big wild volume. Just remember to gently backcomb your hair, and the more you do this, the more volume you'll end up getting. But this is pretty much it for the hair portion of it, and it's pretty simple like I said. And to finish it up, I'm just going to add a little bit of color to my lips with this Baby Lips chapstick in Cherry Me. Just gives you a little bit of pink color. And I randomly decided to draw paws on my hands, and this is optional if you guys want to do this. It does get a little bit messy throughout the night, but it's just my eyeliner that I was using earlier, and then awkward when you decide to do it on your left hand. But this is the completed look for my leopard costume. I have my leopard ears on and my leopard shirt on, and I think this is a really fun and wearable look for Halloween, and it's so easy to do at home. So make sure you let me know if you plan on trying this look out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!